Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Thursday. We got 11 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys want to become a member, you can also do that as well. Love to have you guys be a part of the team. And yeah, we'll hop in it. A little bit of a lighter slate today. 11 matchups, starting with the Colorado Rockies versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at minus 230. The Rockies plus 190 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Rockies is Antonio Senzatella with an ERA of 4.67. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 3.27. His last start, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 8 strikeouts. Colorado on a 4-game losing streak, losing back-to-back games against the Cardinals 1-5 and 4-5. Yeah, they're 0-10 on the road against St. Louis. They just have not been able to beat St. Louis on the road. St. Louis 12-1 at home right now, playing great home baseball. I'm taking the better team here, and we're rolling with the Cardinals at home. Next matchup, we get the Oakland Athletics versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Oakland plus 165 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Oakland is Zach Logu with an ERA of 5.49. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.12. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Oakland on a 2-game winning streak right now against the Rangers. Yeah, crazy. Rangers just kind of letting everybody down right now. Yeah, Rangers are too risky for me here at minus 200. They've already let me down this series here. Yeah, minus 200 is way too risky for this Rangers team. So we'll take a shot with Oakland plus 1.5. Next matchup with the Houston Astros versus the Chicago White Sox. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 125. The White Sox plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the White Sox is Luis Garcia with an ERA of 3.95. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the White Sox is Lucas Giolito with an ERA of 4.92. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Houston coming off a 3-2 win yesterday against the White Sox. It's been a very tough and close series here. Very tough. Not much of a pitching advantage. Garcia's actually been the worst pitcher in these last 3 games out of the 2. I'm going to still stick with White Sox plus 1.5. Been solid this series. They've been covering and winning this entire series. So I'm going to stick with what's been working. Taking White Sox plus 1.5. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 115. The Brewers minus 105 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Dodgers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 1.16. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.39. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 6 strikeouts. Dodgers beating the Brewers yesterday 2-1, a close matchup. Dodgers are 6-1 against the Brewers, where they've been very good. 2 really good pitchers on the mound here. I do love the Dodgers, do love Haney. Dodgers pretty cheap today. I'm sticking with the Dodgers. I like Heaney. It's going to be probably a low-scoring game with Burns on the mound, but I'm going to stick with Dodgers on the road. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 152. The Cubs plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Cubs is Adrian Sampson with an ERA of 3.88. His last start he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Orioles is Spencer Watkins with an ERA of 4.23. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cubs on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a couple wins against Washington. Baltimore coming off that 6-1 Toronto loss yesterday. Definitely a tough loss. Baltimore 5-1 at home, playing good home baseball here. No pitching matchup really. Both pitchers pitching about the same here. I'm taking Baltimore at home. They haven't been favored in a while, so it's kind of something new here. Trying to get them as a favorite. We'll see what happens. I do like them coming off a loss, and I'm gonna take Baltimore at home in this one. Next matchup, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at minus 135. Arizona plus 120 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.02. His last start he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Hasn't given up a run in his last 2 starts. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 3.0. His last start he pitched 8 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Yeah, Arizona getting a 3-2 win yesterday. Finally coming through. They are just 2-16 on the road against the Giants. So, I mean, gonna be tough for them to get back-to-back wins against the Giants here. Both pitchers coming off very nice games on the mound. I'm still taking Giants at home. Not sure. We'll see if Diamondbacks can get back-to-back wins. It's going to be very tough. But I still lean with the Giants at home in this one. Next matchup, we had the Boston Red Sox versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Boston opening up as road favorites at minus 185. The Pirates plus 160 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Red Sox is Josh Winkowski with an ERA of 4.69. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 4.45. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yeah, Boston beating Pitt yesterday 8-3 on back-to-back Pitt wins. Pitt on a 6-game losing streak. Boston is 5-0 against Pitt right now. I simply don't trust the Pirates, man. That's just plain and simple. Give me the Red Sox on the road. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at minus 140. Toronto plus 115 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 5.61. His last start he pitched 4 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Yankees is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 3.59. His last start he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a Baltimore win yesterday. And the Yankees coming off a crazy 8-7 win. They needed 4 runs in the 10th, and they actually got it, which is crazy. So about time the Yankees finally get a win. But really, I mean, God, they had to fight so hard just to get that win. That's so concerning. So concerning that they really had to have a miracle comeback. We're going to see what the Yankees can do here coming off back-to-back. Barrios coming off back-to-back horrible games here. He's given up 13 runs in his last 2. Not in love with that, to be honest. Today is going to be a test. We're going to see what the Yankees can do. I'm taking Toronto plus 1.5 on the road. I mean, we haven't seen the Yankees win a back-to-back game in a while. It's been way over a few weeks. So we're going to see if they're capable. They fought hard to get a win yesterday. Still don't trust the Yankees, which you shouldn't still. So we'll take Toronto plus 1.5 on the road. Hopefully Barrios has a way better game on the mound. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 380. Washington plus 290 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Nationals is Anibal Sanchez with an ERA of 7.20. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 3.40. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Washington coming off back-to-back Cub losses. Padres coming off that 10-3 win against Miami. Washington is 1-7 on the road where they haven't played very good. I like the Padres at home with Darvish on the mound. Anibal Sanchez, he's been horrible, man. He really has. He gives up a lot of runs. At plus 290, almost plus 300 for Washington. Throw him in around robin, guys. Biggest underdog on the slate. You guys already know what to do, but yeah, taking Padres at home in this one. All right, next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Atlanta Braves. Can't find the current line on this matchup, but I do have the I do have the pitchers. We'll see who pitches for the Braves. The Braves pitching seems kind of weird right now, but it looks like Jacob deGrom is pitching for the Mets today. He's got an ERA of 1.62. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts, and I'm seeing reports that it looks like it's Max Fried on the mound. He's got an ERA of 2.60. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Mets coming off a 9-7 win yesterday against Atlanta. Very tough matchup there. I'm sure they're going to be favored with deGrom on the mound, and I don't really want to bet against deGrom. I mean, he's elite. I like the Mets on the road here, especially with deGrom on the mound, and hopefully they get run support. They got the run support yesterday, which was great for Max, which I was still skeptical on. Hopefully they can replicate the same thing yesterday with deGrom on the mound. So I'm gonna take a shot with Mets on the road. Guys, then this last matchup, it's the Rays and the Royals. I can't find any info on this game whatsoever. The only thing I'm kind of finding here, this game's going to be a question mark, guys. Maybe I'm sure someone in the comment can post who's going to start and what the line is. That would be super cool for everybody. I'm kind of seeing that it's Shane McClanahan on the mound for the Rays. He's got a 2.28 ERA. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Royals is Max Castillo with an ERA of 3.05. Still, some of these just popped up, so I don't know how accurate these are, guys. But Castillo's last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Royals on a 3-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back games of not even scoring. And then Tampa coming off a Yankees loss yesterday, but, did get the cover, so they're still playing good. I'm taking the Rays at home. I'm sure they're going to be favorites if McClanahan is on the mound and they're at home. I'll take the Rays, but be sure to find the opening line whenever that does come out, guys. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.